In the past 4 years, Pete Davidson has quadrupled his net worth. From a net worth of only $2 million in 2018, he climbed to an astonishing net worth of $8 million, which is practically an overnight millionaire. Don't swipe or click away, because here is how Pete Davidson became a millionaire overnight. How many people can claim they've quadrupled their net worth in just over 4 years? That's right, not a lot. What we're wondering at the moment is how much of his net worth is due to his charm and smoking hot looks, and how much of that is actually hard work. So we did a little digging around, and this is what we found out. Not only has he been spending the past 8 years of his life working for SNL, but there are also lots of other gigs, endorsements, movies, and TV shows that have been responsible for his ballooning net worth. So here's a breakdown of all his income sources over the past few years. First up, we have SNL, from which he received a salary. Then we have his movies, and then his TV shows. We also have all his specials along with his stand-up comedy tours. Finally, we can't forget about the brand endorsements and deals. So let's start with SNL, where we know exactly how much he made, and work our way down from there. For 8 years, we've seen Pete Davidson in hundreds of SNL skits. In fact, he was thought to be one of the A-list cast members of SNL. We know that SNL pays its cast members about $7,000 per episode. So that means, in the first year of his career with 21 episodes, Davidson earned an astounding $147,000. But then we have to take into account his years of experience. From previous cast members, we know that the more experienced actors and comedians earn, on average, $15,000 per episode, which brings the total 21 season salary to $315,000. Is $15,000 the most an actor can earn per episode on SNL? What we didn't mention on the list above was the real estate portfolio he has. Of course, Pete is not out there flipping houses left and right, but it has been reported that he smashed that like button just like you should if you haven't done so already. But no, in all seriousness, the media has said that Pete bought a $1.2 million condo in Staten Island. This came only 4 years after he bought his mom a house worth an astonishing $1.3 million back in 2016. Well, not really. Some can earn up to $25,000 for a single episode of the show, and this brings the total to over $500,000. If this was the last 2 years of his career, it means that Pete Davidson pocketed $1 million from the SNL alone. Of course, SNL can't disclose that information, but when you're a household name like Pete, it's pretty clear he won't be going home with $147,000 per year. Before he broke up with Kim, there were rumors that the couple has planned on moving in together in a place that they bought in Brooklyn, but we know that ship has long sailed away. Of course, they might get back together again, since Kim hasn't deleted the photos of them on vacation. Sadly, Pete Davidson doesn't have an Instagram account, so we can't tell you what his plans are for the future. One of his other income streams has been his comedy tours and his Netflix and Comedy Central. The first special was called Pete Davidson SMD. The second one was called Pete Davidson, Live from New York, and the third and most recent special was named Pete Davidson Presents The Best Friends. And if viewership is any indication, he is probably earning a lot of money from his stand-up bookings and his specials. We don't know for sure, but we do know that he wouldn't be going around the country doing stand-up for nothing. Let's not forget that he has been earning some extra cash from endorsements. And while most celebrities like to use social media to promote their brand, Pete Davidson forgoes all of that and sticks to old-fashioned promotion deals and commercials. For example, he did a campaign for Calvin Klein together with his best friend and business partner Machine Gun Kelly. After that, he did a Fall in Winter 2021 campaign for Moose Knuckles alongside Emily Ratajkowski and Adwa Oboa. Then come the movies and the TV shows that are also paying for the exquisite lifestyle of the hotshot celebrity. We know that early in his career, he took part in movies like Trainwreck, Set It Up, and What Men Want. Now, those were not the biggest movies of his career, but they probably pocketed him $1 million. And if he didn't earn $1 million for his prime original movie called Click Clack Moo, Christmas at the Farm, we would be really bummed out. Oh, but after those movies came many big roles like Big Time Adolescence, where he played Zeke, and he was also the executive producer of the movie. He also voiced Jerry from the Angry Birds movie too, and the voice of Marmaduke in Marmaduke. Moving away from animated films, he has co-written and served as the executive producer of the King of Staten Island. After that, how can we forget about his brief appearance on the Suicide Squad and his role in Bodies, Bodies, Bodies? Of course, let's not forget his most recent movie with Kaylee Cuoco, titled Meet Cute, where he plays Gary. And it seems like Pete Davidson will stay busy in 2023, since he is said to voice Mirage in Transformers Rise of the Beast, and a movie which is currently filming called Dumb Money. Before we move on to the shows, we should point out that he has done 3 guest appearances in 3 of Machine Gun Kelly's albums. The first one is a Message from the Count in the album titled Hotel Diablo. The second was Kevin and Barracuda in the album titled Tickets to My Downfall. And the third one was called Wall of Fame in the Mainstream Sellout album. We're assuming he didn't get paid for these gigs, since he's BFFs with Machine Gun Kelly. But you never know. Oh yeah, and he did shoot a music video with the singer 4 years ago, titled Loco. When it comes to TV shows, we should tell you that he was part of Wild 'N Out back in 2013. The show hasn't disclosed how much they've paid him, but we know he definitely got paid. Then came his appearance in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And then in 2014, he got the SNL gig, which he has held until this year. After several other minor roles in various shows, he has come up with 2 stand-up specials, and then in 2002 came his role in The Freak Brothers, where he played the leading voice of Peanuts T Freakers for 10 episodes. Now, according to Variety, Peacock is filming a new show called Bupucks, and Pete Davidson is in the lead. The show is supposed to be loosely based on the comedian's life. The only reason we're mentioning this is because we know that Pete Davidson will be earning an astonishing $500,000 from this show. There have been rumors that Joe Pesci will play Pete Davidson's grandfather. However, we wouldn't bet too heavily on this because the Oscar-winning actor hasn't taken on a TV role for the past 30 years, and he's even avoided a lot of movie roles, starring in only 3 movies: The Good Shepherd in 2006, The Ranch in 2010, and most recently, the Oscar-nominated The Irishman in 2019. We also heard that Edie Falco from The Sopranos will play Pete Davidson's mom in this upcoming series. From the NBC press release, we know that this series will combine grounded storytelling with absurd elements from the unfiltered and completely original worldview, for which Pete is well known. Also, we know he'll make heaps and heaps of money from it. On a related note, do you think Pete Davidson's career will pick up after the breakup with Kim Kardashian? You can tell us in the comment section below. If you like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.